Welcome to Sherlock Holmes and the Vanishing Thread. This is Chapter 11 titled Eleanor Price from an original Sherlock Holmes mystery written by A.D. Graham and narrated using an AI voice. Settle in now as the truth finally speaks for itself. Chapter 11. Eleanor Price. The warehouse office was sparsely furnished, lit by a single lamp whose glow revealed more than comfort. Eleanor Price sat at the table with her hands folded neatly before her, her posture composed despite the circumstances that had brought her there. She rose as Holmes entered. "I wondered how long it would take," she said quietly. Holmes inclined his head. "Longer than it should have," he replied. "Shorter than they hoped." Eleanor's gaze moved briefly toward the door, then returned to Holmes. "They said you would come eventually," she said. "They underestimated how quickly." Holmes gestured for her to sit. "You were never meant to disappear," he said, "only to be frightened into silence." Eleanor smiled faintly. "They chose poorly. I noticed details for a living." She spoke calmly as she explained how Threadgill had begun altering garments. Extra linings, concealed pockets, seams designed not for strength, but for secrecy. Letters, contracts, and coded messages hidden where no one would think to look. "They paid him to keep their secrets," she said, "but they never paid me." Holmes's eyes sharpened. "So you copied what you found?" "Yes," Eleanor replied. "At first to protect myself, then to protect others." "And when they discovered this?" I asked. "They burned the shop," she said, "and decided I was safer alive than dead, so long as I remained afraid." Holmes leaned forward. "They misjudged you." Eleanor met his gaze steadily. "They misjudged thread," she said. "They thought it fragile. They never understood how tightly it binds." Footsteps echoed outside the office. Eleanor stiffened. "They're coming back," she said. Holmes stood. "On the contrary," he said calmly, "they are leaving." Inspector Lestrade appeared in the doorway moments later, his men already securing the building. "It's finished," he said. Eleanor exhaled slowly, the weight of weeks lifting from her shoulders. Holmes turned to her. "You will leave London tonight," he said, "under a different name, with assistance." "And my sister?" Eleanor asked. "She will know you are safe," Holmes replied. "That will be enough." Eleanor nodded. "Thank you," she said simply. Holmes watched her go without comment. You have just listened to Chapter 11 of Sherlock Holmes and the Vanishing Thread by A.D. Graham. If you are enjoying the story, please like, subscribe, and return for Chapter 12, where the final confrontation begins. Until then, the game continues.